Now then, folks, how you doing? It's James, JT at the movies. I'm with my lovely girlfriend Laura.
Hello.
And we're away on holiday at the moment down in Paynton in Devon, just outside of Torquay. We're at the View Cinemas and we're going to go and watch the MEG 2. We really enjoyed the first one, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Really
And
did.
it's been out a few years now, hasn't it? It's probably 4 or 5 years it's been out. I'm really excited to see this second one and see what it's all about. The critics are giving it an absolute slating, but I mean, it were never going to be, sort of amazing, was it? Sort of a critically acclaimed sort of thing. It's a killer shark movie.
Yeah.
So if we're not going into this with the aim of just having fun, then I guess we're approaching it wrong, really. But I'm really excited either way. We'll see you after the film. So apologies, it might be a bit windy, folks, but where else to review the MEG 2 other than at the sea? So we just come out of the cinema, which is just over there. Hopefully that captured it for you. It was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, it weren't as good as the first one. This one was a lot more self-aware,
Yeah.
and I think you hit the nail on the head when you said it was a lot more satirical. It was sort of referencing like, oh well, they did this in Jaws, and it lifted a scene straight out of Deep Blue Sea in the film, and there were like James Bond references and things like that more than a few times in the film, and it definitely, definitely knew it was sort of taking the mick out of itself this time round. It was enjoyable, and I thought that it was, like I said, not as good as the first. The first one, this is going to sound stupid to say, but the first one felt more believable.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, sort of like, it just felt like they'd, uncovered this giant shark in this unexplored part of the trench, whereas in this one there was, giant octopus and multiple MEGs and this whole sort of covert sort of operation going on in the trench that gets uncovered and whatever else, and it all just felt a bit too silly. Like there was a good chunk of the second act, and this should be a good thing, but it actually detracted from the movie for me. There was a whole chunk of the second act where it felt like we were in the Abyss or Jim Cameron's Aliens, and I just thought, well, this isn't really what I wanted to see. I wanted to see, crazy shark adventure.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that I didn't enjoy it on the whole. Jason Statham leads a great ensemble cast again, and he's brilliant as the role of Jonas. It was great to see his young adoptive daughter returning, as well as Cliff Curtis, and then some great newcomers along as well. I'm sorry I've not learnt the cast's names. I tell you what though, Lord, the MVP for me in this was the returning character DJ from the first one. He was great.
He was brilliant.
His scenes along with Jonas and the character called Regis were some of the funniest and some of the best in the film for me. What did you think?
I liked it, but you are definitely right. It was definitely a lot more. It was definitely not as serious as the first one. I think I remember there was a scene in it towards the end where the giant octopus and one of the MEGs are fighting each other, and I just turned to you and I went, well, it's no Mothra versus Godzilla, but it'll do.
Yeah, it was just silly popcorn fun.
But I think this one certainly was better as a silly film. I think this one certainly works better as that. I don't think they were trying to be as serious as the first one this time.
No, it definitely feels like a choice that they've gone and sort of done it a bit more, sort of daft and a bit more cartoony or whatever. It's not as bad as the critics say, but it's not as good as the first either. I would give this one probably a 5.5 out of 10.
I think I'm going to go for a 6 out of 10.
So thank you very much for watching our review of the MEG 2 from a beach as well. Nice and in keeping. If you've liked the video, what do they need to do, Laura?
They need to go to the comments, they need to like the video, get the bell on too.
Absolutely, yeah. Make sure you subscribed if you're not already. It would mean the world to me. It would help the channel to grow as well, folks. We're going to go and enjoy our holiday, but we'll see you real soon. Bye for now.